some of the best ways that you can actually start ranking your videos in the search results. And basically what will happen is if you rank in the search results and then people are clicking on your videos, watching your videos, and hitting all of the factors I talked about earlier, then YouTube's going to start suggesting it to that massive audience and on the homepage and all of those sort of things. So the first thing you really need to do is try to get ranked in the search results so people can start finding your videos. And we're going to talk a little bit more later about how to grow from zero. But this right here is but all of these things here are also going to help you grow from zero and get your channel found as well. So the first thing you want to do is decide what you actually want to rank for. So I talked a lot about keyword research earlier. So you want to find those high search volume, low competition keywords and decide what term you want to rank for. And so if so at the time when you have a pretty big channel, then you want to rank for those really high search volume keywords. So for me, I'd want to rank for make money online if I could. I'd want to rank for make money on YouTube every single time, right? But when you're first starting out, you're not going to be able to do that. So I used the example earlier of, make money on YouTube without making videos, make money on YouTube without showing your face. Those are smaller, easier to rank for, longer tail keywords that can get you started. And then again, remember, if you go in the search bar and start typing things, it's going to show you some long tail keywords. We already went through all of that earlier about how you can find those keywords, or you can use TubeBuddy or vidIQ to start finding those long tail keywords that are opportunities for you, that are high search volume, low competition, that you can rank for, okay? The other way you can do it, and then the other thing you can do is find new and trending keywords like I said, the Kobe Bryant crash, right? If you were one of the first ones to make a video with the title Kobe Bryant helicopter crash, you're getting tons of views. That's just the way it's going to go because it's a brand new keyword that had never been used before, and you're one of the first ones who used it, and now all of a sudden people are flooding to YouTube typing that keyword in, and guess what? The first one that has a video there is going to be getting all the views. You see what I'm saying? So that's the two ways you can do it. If you're trying to get in an established niche, you're going to want to find those long tail keywords off the bat. And then the other way to do it is to find those brand new trending keywords that, are about to really blow up on YouTube. And so beyond that, you need to decide what you want to rank for, okay? And then this is what you need to do. So say, for instance, I want to rank for how to read a putt, okay? If I decide I want to rank for how to read a putt, the first words in your title need to be how to read a putt, okay? That needs to be the first word in your title. Whatever keyword it is that you want to rank for needs to be at the beginning of your title because that is the keyword you're trying to rank for, and a big weight is placed on title, and not just title, but where in the title that keyword shows up. If you have it in the very back, it's not going to register as important as if it's in the front, okay? So this is all about SEO, which is called search engine optimization. And that's basically just the metadata, and metadata is just the words that you're putting in here, okay? So how to read a putt. And then you can put something interesting after that. Sometimes people put something interesting first and then put how to read a putt here, and that's okay as well. Because obviously if you do this how to read a putt's not super entertaining for click-through, but if it's what they're typing in, and the most important thing is that you're trying to rank. So if you really, really want to rank, you need to put that very first in your title, okay? How to read a putt. Every green, no matter what. So you can do how to read a putt, any green, no matter what, okay? So now, any green, no matter what, you can read this putt, okay? So just an example there. But the point is that keyword you're trying to rank for is in the very front. So then say the second word that I really want to rank for say the second keyword that I most want to rank for is sink your putts. So then I want that in my title as well. So now I have two chances to rank for two different keywords that are in my title. So now I have how to read a putt and I have sink your putts. Two keywords I want to rank for are both in my title. So that's good. That's a good thing. The second thing you want to do is have in your description, want to learn how to read a putt on any green no matter what. By the way, that rhymes, so that's pretty funny. But anyways, so in this video, I will teach you how to sink your putts every single time. Okay, so a couple things here. You want the 2 keywords that you're trying to rank for in the beginning of your description. Okay, in the beginning of your description. That's where YouTube, again, places the most weight, okay? So if your goal is to read how to read a putt, it's first in your title, it's in the first sentence of your description, but it needs to be in sentence form. You cannot just put keywords blank or copy and paste a bunch of keywords in the description. That's not allowed by YouTube, so you need to make them in sentence form, okay? So, and then not only that, but in the search results, these first 2 sentences pop up in the preview. So you want those to be good sentences. And that's another thing I mess up on by 9 to 5. I have my course at the top here, but that doesn't help people click on it. It probably makes people skip past it, to be honest. But in general, this is what you want to do right here. So now we've got how to read a putt here and sink your putts, the 2 keywords we want. And then we want to learn how to read a putt. And then we have sink your putts. So we have both of those keywords in the first 2 sentences of the description, okay? And then again, the order matters on the title, it matters on the description, and it also matters on the tags. So the third thing we want to do, which keywords and tags, sometimes people ask, can be used interchangeably. They're the same thing. So guess what? First tag, how to read a putt. Guess what? Second, sink your putts, okay? So if those are the 2 keywords we want, those are the first 2 keywords we need in our tags, okay? And then I already showed you how to do keyword research, so you're gonna do a bunch more research to see what other keywords relate to this video right here and these other tags that you have. So you can do that, you know, just on your own, the way I showed you how to do earlier, or you can use vidIQ or TubeBuddy or any of those things to find other keywords that relate to these keywords right here. Tags aren't super important, but it is really important that you have the 1 or 2 that you really want to rank for at the beginning of your tags, okay? And then, of course, we came up with those 5 to 10 similar keywords that we want in all of our videos, right? So you're going to put those in here as well on the back, okay? And you're going to do those similar keywords for every single video you have. Because, again, similar metadata, similar titles, and so if you have similar titles across your channel, similar descriptions across your channel, you have similar tags across your channel, it's going to help YouTube promote other ones of your videos along with these videos and get people watching in loops. So that's something else you want to keep in mind there. But we're set up for success here because we have how to read a putt, how to read a putt, how to read a putt. Okay, so good chance we're going to start being able to rank for how to read a putt. So another thing that's really important is do not stuff the tags with keywords that do not relate. So you don't want to come in here and put how to hit a driver. You don't want to come in here and put Tiger Woods. Nothing that doesn't relate. So yes, Tiger Woods relates to golf, but he does not relate as a keyword to how to read a putt, how to sink your putts. These all need to be about making putts. Make your putts. How to make short putts. How to make long putts. Best putting strokes. So anything that relates to that video and relates to the other keywords is what you need. And then you fill this out with as many tags as you can. Okay, so always fill it out with as many tags as you can, but all the tags have to be related to each other and related to the video. That's very important because if you don't, you're going to confuse the algorithm and they're just not going to. And so it's always best to just find a bunch that relate, okay? Then, of course, we have our similar tags at the end. Another thing you can do is when you export your video and it's in a file, right, rename the file the top keyword. So I would rename that file of that video before I upload it, how to read a putt. And then same thing with the thumbnail, which we're going to talk about how to create thumbnails in a little bit. save the name of the thumbnail as how to read a putt, okay? So that's just SEO background stuff that can help. So now your video is called how to read a putt, your thumbnail is called how to read a putt, and that's just more how to read a putt that's coming into your video, right? To the point where if you do all those sort of things, there's a chance that if you use the right keyword that doesn't have very much competition, and someone types how to read a putt on Google, it could even show up there as well. So all these things are gonna help you rank for how to read a putt. So now before I end this video, I'm gonna talk to you guys about one secret that I personally have been using for years and I still use it today. So this one, you don't have to do. If you think it's sketchy or you don't wanna do it, you don't have to do it. But this is just what I have always done on my videos, and I've noticed that especially when I'm starting a new channel, it does help me rank, okay? So what I do is, say I just uploaded this video called how to read a putt, okay? So I just did how to read a putt and I just uploaded that video, okay? So what I'll do is, say I'm on Google Chrome and I upload that video, what I'll do then is I will open a private window here, and you can do this on Google or Internet Explorer as well. Open up private browsing, which kind of hides like your IP kind of stuff. But anyway, then I'll go into YouTube and I will type in how to read a putt. Okay, so if I just posted that video, I would type in how to read a putt and I will look for my video. Okay, so I do this after I post my video and I will go look for my video. All right, if I can't find it, then I can filter by upload date, and you might have to wait 10-20 minutes for it to actually show up. And then you can scroll through, but anyway, find your video. Sometimes if I really can't find it, I'll put my channel name here, right? How to read a putt, and then your channel name, obviously. So how to read a putt by 9 to 5 or whatever. Then search that, then it'll pop up. And then I will click on that video. I will click on my video, okay? And then I will let the video watch all the way through, okay? But I will do that a total of 18 times, okay? So again, if you think this is sketchy and you don't want to do it, it's not something you have to do, but it is something that can help you at the beginning, right? Because what? You're hitting click through, right? So if you're posting a video and like there's all these videos that have almost no views, right? And you do this method, you're going to catapult all those videos, right? So you're telling YouTube off the bat, okay, there was basically 18 impressions and 18 click-throughs right off the bat, right? 100% retention rate 18 times, right? What's that help with? View velocity, right? And so that's what I do. So I will go in here and I will open a few tabs. And so I have Firefox, I have Google Chrome, and I have Internet Explorer. So I will upload my video with Google Chrome regular. Then I will open private browser in Google Chrome, private browser in Internet Explorer, private browser in Firefox. And I will open up 6 tabs on every single one. So I'll come in here and I will open 6 tabs, right? And I'll go straight to youtube.com. And I'll do this 18 times, okay? 6 for each browser. And so that's what I'll do. So I will go in and I'll do how to read a putt again. How to read a putt. And I'll do it again. How to read a putt. And I'll do that on all 6 browsers, okay? And then I will just keep scrolling through and I'll click on it. So we'll pretend like this one's my video. I will literally do this. We'll just pretend this is the video and I found it. Okay, this video. Then, I'll copy it and I'll just paste it 6 times. Click on it. Click on it. Click on it. And then you can just mute them all and let them run all the way through. I'll do it just like that. And your guys' computer might freeze trying to run 18 views at the same time. Mine, like I said, is a really powerful computer, so it doesn't have an issue doing this. If it does, you can always go to settings. And so when I do this with my laptop, sometimes I'll switch to, usually it'll freeze, so I'll just switch to settings and I'll change it to 144p. and then it'll run through just fine. And then I'll literally let all of those run through. So that's 18 watch time. So if the video is 10 minutes long, that's 18 times 10 minutes of watch time, okay? And so, but it still seems to me like it does help my videos rank. I feel like they rank better when I do that compared to when I don't do that. So I always do this on all the videos, and I've always noticed that it helps me rank. It helps more people find my video. My videos show up in the search results better than they did before. So keep in mind too, this is kind of just a side note, like if you're on regular Google Chrome, right, and you type in your keyword and it shows up first, it does not mean that you are ranked first, okay? So basically, if I close this private browser, right, and I open it back up, it's going to be basically a brand new browser again, okay? So that's what you want to do to check your actual rankings. So if I want to know where I'm ranked for how to read a putt, and I literally just take the account I posted it on, and then I go to YouTube and type how to read a putt, and I see myself first, that's YouTube's algorithm telling you, because they know that you're you, or they know that you like that channel, they show you those first, right? So you want to get away from that, and you want to log into a private browser where, you know, all the cookies are erased, and then type how to read a putt, and that's going to show you where you're actually ranked. So if you do it now, you'll notice, like, if you do this the first 3 times, 3, 4, 5, and 6, usually it'll show up on the front. But that doesn't mean that you're actually getting on the front now. It can mean that, but it doesn't always mean that. It just means it knows that you clicked on that 3 times. So it knows that you like that channel. So it's going to show you more of that. So then when you do it again, but if I close this browser, now it erases all the cookies. Then if I reopen it as a private browser again, now it's erased. Now if I search that keyword, I can see where I'm actually ranked. So that's just a side note to see where you're actually ranked. If you do it more than 20 times, it will sometimes freeze the views, which is a bad thing. You don't want that. So don't do more than 20. You know, so I keep it at like 16 to 18 to be safe. But what I do is I do it with different computers. So all of my computers are set up with my internet to where I have different IP addresses. Like my laptop's a different IP than this computer. My theater room computer is a different IP than the others. I can do 18 on all 3 devices if I want to, which would be 54 views. And, you know, people ask me, can I keep changing my IP and doing it over and over? I don't recommend doing that. I really don't recommend doing more than just like 18 of them. But again, you don't have to do any of this at all, but I have noticed that it helps you rank, especially at the beginning when you're first trying to grow a channel and, you know, no one's finding you because, you know, you don't have any subs and you are trying to rank for stuff. But so that's just something I do. You don't have to do it if you think it's sketchy or whatever. You definitely don't have to do it. Just a little side note there that I noticed seems to help me out. And then in a little bit, we're going to talk about some other tips for how you can basically be found as a brand new channel.